Hi, welcome to our latest version of Carpool Readeoke. We are so lucky today to have the inspirational Stewart Foster today.
Hello.
And Stu has kindly agreed to read a little bit of his book, Bubble Boy.
I have, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of an idea of what this is about before we start. It's about a boy who lives in a hospital room, and if he goes outside of his room, he could die of any disease. So even a cough or a cold, anything like that, could get very ill because he doesn't have enough blood cells in order to fight disease. The little bit I'm going to read for you, is a section where he's been talking to his friend in America called Henry, who has the same disease as him. And Joe, who's the character that's the main person in this book, isn't feeling very well, and he's just realised that he's going to have a real crash. He calls it a crash. So this is what happens when Joe doesn't get very well in hospital. My head falls against my pillow. My laptop crashes to the floor. I try to shout, but all that comes out is a croak. This is the crash. This is when the blood goes from my head to my feet and pours out into the room and drains through a hole in the middle of the floor. This is when the walls start spinning and the pictures blur. Then the ceilings turn black and the floor turns black, and I don't know which way I'm facing anymore. My body is cold and wet and my sheets are screwed up and falling off my bed. This is a crash when all I can hear are footsteps and voices around my head. I feel sick and my head aches. We know, Joe, says Dr. Moore. Increase the saline and take them tripling to 50 mil. Charlotte shouldn't let them stay so long. It's not her fault. We all share responsibility. I roll over on my side. A nurse puts her hand on my forehead. My stomach cramps and I retch over a bowl. The room spins again. Dr. Moore, Dr. Singh and two nurses. We can't stop filming because somebody's going to die. We can't stop filming because somebody's going to die. I retch again. Am I going to die? Temperature 40, BP 70 over 35. Am I going to die? 100 over 55. Am I going to? Steady, Joe. Steady, Joe. No, you're not going to die. Increase the antramine to 50 mil. Leave it there. Needle in my hand. Cold fluid in my veins. I feel it surge up my arm through my shoulder and into my chest. Relax, Joe. Deep breaths. Nice deep breaths. I try to breathe. I try to breathe deep but not too fast. I try to imagine my feet sinking into soft sand. I want to walk on the beach. Easy, Joe. Easy. I want to watch the waves. Don't talk. Just breathe. We can chat later. I blink, see Dr. Moore standing over me. I feel so tired. I want to watch. This is a crash.
Wow, thank you so much for that, Stu. If you want to find out what happens in the rest of the story, please read this book. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Great.